Hello, my Taurus. Welcome to your messages from your angels reading. Listen, I just want to say this is very much similar to the ancestors reading that was done about, a month ago. If you haven't seen that, go back into the videos and look for it. They're messages from your ancestors. And it seems like Spirit has me on a path of doing these kind of very special messages. So, Taurus, I love you. Let's jump right in here. So the overall energy we have here is the Demonstrate Love card. And it says, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. And I feel like this is kind of it's not really a strange card to come out, but Taurus shows love like nobody's business to their friends, family, romantic partners. Amazing. And it's very hard for Taurus because sometimes we don't get it back the way we give it, because it's like that, well, doesn't everybody do it this way? Not everybody does. So I find it kind of ironic that you have this card, that Taurus has this card. However, a little logical sense that I'm using here is, looking back, thinking back about the last readings over the last week, month, 2 months, right? Taurus has really been focusing on you. You've been focusing on yourself, which is great and needed and positive. But I have a feeling like maybe it's time to just go back a little bit, just a little bit, right? And demonstrate love the way that only you do. So I feel like your angels are saying it's time to create a little time for those that you love in your life. Again, whether this be a romantic partner, children, parents, friends, whatever it might be for you, because it's going to resonate different for all of you, Taurus, and make them a little bit of a priority right now. That doesn't mean you're not making yourself a priority. It's just taking a little time out. A time out to show them, again, only the way a Taurus can, how much you care about them. So there's a lot of different ways that a Taurus will do this. And a lot of you are going to resonate with this. Maybe 100% of you. Taurus is a type personality that, regardless on if you are a stranger or someone you've known all your life, when they're telling their story, good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter what they're telling, you will touch them on the arm gently. You will put your arm around their shoulder. If someone is in need of a hug and they are a complete stranger, you will feel, yes, absolutely, totally comfortable hugging them, right? Your eyes melt people. They speak 1,000 words. They are full of wisdom. And I feel like what this is it's not just about the demonstrating love. It's about they need Taurus wisdom right now. It might be time to take, a small time out, not to drop what we're doing for ourselves, but to take a small time out, because I feel like maybe the close friends, the close family, the kids, the parents, the whatever it is, are feeling like, I miss Taurus. I miss Taurus a little bit, right? I miss you a little bit. I need that touch. I need that eye contact, right? Which is something, I swear, not that only Taurus can do, only you can do, but we do it in quite a different way, a different level, okay? A different level. Yeah, that's what I have. I'm going with it. I'm going to stay right there. I'm going to move on because, yeah, it isn't about not putting you first. I just want to make that very clear. It is about carving out a little time for the people that you love and that you adore, because we have been so very focused on ourselves lately. Now, before I move on, I will say this too. There's no timestamp on this. So whenever you're watching this, it's meant for you right at that moment, okay? Because everybody's in a different stage, a different flow of their life. And it's, time is fluid. So I'm just going to put that out there. Doesn't matter if you're watching this on the day that it's uploaded or 2 years from now. It's meant for you to hear at that moment. Now, I love that our own card came out, right? That the Taurus card came out. The Hierophant, right? The Hierophant. That's the Taurus card. So listen, this is talking about you being the mentor in the loving kindness, generosity, giving your time way. All right. People learn a lot from you in that storytelling way. Sorry. Because Taurus tells a story like nobody else does. Okay, they really do. It's so awesome. It's so amazing. If you ever listen to yourself, right, tell a story, if you really, and you probably don't because you're just telling the story, but if you listen to the people who are listening to it, they will be like in awe of you. There is a lot of silence when you talk because they're waiting for the next sentence to come out. And that's how you teach lessons. That's how you teach. That's how you mentor. That's how you give your knowledge, is through storytelling. The thing with you, Taurus, is that when people come to you for advice, you don't normally actually just give straight up advice. You tell them a life story of your own, which shares the wisdom and the knowledge with them. And it's a really beautiful thing. And this is the energy that your angels are saying that's needed right now. I mean, look at the Hierophant. Look at the angel wings. It's beautiful. It's quite beautiful. I love it. Now let's move on. I could go on forever. And I'm not surprised. Look at the next card out in the tarot. It's a High Priestess. This is accessing the divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the divine feminine energy that you're accessing right now, where you can, I don't want to say caregiving, although Taurus is big on that too, but it's where you care, you show your care. When people are in need, they run to you, right? They do. You hug like nobody's business, right? You support like nobody's business. You access that divine feminine energy, probably more so than any other sign. You know, I'm just saying. I know that sounds like a lot, but you do. And this is beautiful energy. This is very much about giving back, guys. If you haven't figured it out, it's about giving back. And I think it's hard for me to spit this out, even though your angels are like, do it, because it's been a long time since Taurus focused on Taurus, since you focused on you. And I almost feel like, but you're telling me to tell them to step back and give. And the angels are like, yes, except they're not stepping back. This is part of their progression forward. Now I might cry a little. All right. You have the 10 of air in reverse. That's the 10 of swords, painful endings. Only it's not your painful endings, Taurus. You're helping people through their painful endings. I don't have anything else. The angels don't have anything else to say. It is a time, whether it's a day or a week, where you're the listening ear, where you are the wisdom in so many levels, and you're helping people. Again, there's no time frame on this. Whether you're watching it right when it's uploaded, whether you're watching it 2 years from now, it's your time to help people. And how do you help people? Oh, Taurus, you know how you help people. Great listener, right? 1, you listen. 2, you know when to touch someone lightly, grab their hand, grab their arm, give them a gentle hug, right? And you know how to tell a story, usually about your own life or a situation you've been through, to guide them through theirs. Okay, it's a way of giving advice without giving advice. This is what happened to me. This is how I got through it. It's quite beautiful. Very special. Very, very special, Taurus. And look, you have the 6 of fire here. This is your angel saying a couple of things, but not in that, what's the word I'm looking for? Gloating way. But there's victory for you in this, right? Because what you put out, you get back. When you put love out, you get love back, right? This is victory for the people you are giving your wisdom to, and it's victory for yourself. It's not that kind of victory where it's like, oh, I stomped somebody, I beat them down and I won and I'm so, it's not that kind of victory. It's the victory and recognition of helping. And when we help others, we truly help ourselves too. So there's quite a beautiful message in here. If you haven't figured it out, there's a very beautiful message in here. Now, your angels also brought out the angel of serenity. No surprise. No surprise, right? Feeling gratitude, feeling peace and joy. Because when a Taurus gives, that's what they feel. When they give, they feel gratitude. They feel peace and joy. And it's a card of victory over stress. Not only by you being with that person because you love them and it's a stress-free environment, right? Because you're having fun with them, you're talking with them, right? You're helping them over a stressful event. You're making them stress-free. I hope that made sense. Okay. Now, we also have, sorry, I can't pick up the card, Taurus. No, I really can't pick up the card, Taurus. Okay. We also have the Oblivion card. Okay, so this is all about you having to keep up appearances, but not in that shallow way, in the way that you have to show up. You have to show up for the loves of your life. Again, whether that's romantic, whether it's your parents, your children, your friends, right? It's just saying you got to show up a little bit now. Keep up that appearance. Let them know that even though you're focusing on you right now, that you still love them and you're there for them. Don't hold that back. Don't lose that. Open your arms to them, as it says in the card. Open your arms to them. Because when people have issues, they need advice, they need someone to, rant to, they go to Taurus. They go to you, right? Okay. Now, we also have the Raja's card, okay? This is all about movement. Taking the first step to call them and say, hey, how you doing? Hey, we haven't talked in a while. I've been really busy. I'm so sorry. I wasn't ignoring your text. I'm just so busy. A lot of people sit there and they say, if someone doesn't text you back, they're ignoring you and they are lying. They have time. Anybody can do a text. You know what? Sometimes people don't. Sometimes you look at it real quick, you throw your phone down and you move on because you got so much going on, right? Now, I'm just throwing that out there because it's just a personal thing that drives me crazy, okay? However, this is about answering those texts, okay? This is about passion, okay? So let's take it on the level of romantic partners. If you have a romantic partner and you've been really focusing on yourself, you really got to turn the tables, and no one knows how to be more passionate than a Taurus, okay? So do what you got to do there. Show them you love them, right? This is, a little bit more on the romantic side with this particular card. Yeah, show them. Say, hey, sorry, I've been not quite there for you, I know we've only given pecks on the cheeks passing. Show them. Take a little time. I haven't forgotten. I love you. I've just been really focusing on me, which is going to make us better, kind of thing, right? Friends, family, take the first step. Give them a call. So sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I love you tremendously. I'm here for you now. What is it that you need? And you don't have to feel guilty. You don't feel guilty because, you had to take time for you. That's not what this is about. This is just about reaching out again. Right? Because obviously, if the overall is demonstrate love, it's not because you're missing love. It's because they're missing love. And Taurus gives love. Again, like nobody's business. I can't say it enough, right? Get tired of that phrase, like nobody's business. But it's true. And I love it. Look at your angels bringing out these great messages. Let love be your motivation for action. Right? The movement. Doesn't mean drop what you're doing, okay? I do have to really specify that because we've taken so much work lately, Taurus, to really build ourselves, do what we got to do, So I'm not telling you to put yourself on the back burner. I'm not. That's not what your angels are saying. They're not. They are not saying that, okay? They're just saying Make sure you're having some balance here. Now, they also brought out, begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. And I think the reason that they're bringing this out is because look at the Hierophant, look at the High Priestess. Okay, so we're spiritually evolving. We're spiritually evolving, and I think they want you to share that wisdom with people. I don't think this is for you. You know, I don't think it's like Taurus that you need to, begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience, because you kind of know this, especially if you're watching this channel. I think it's time for you to kind of share that information with others, right? Wisdom from the Hierophant, that's you. Intuition, High Priestess, that's everyone, that's you, right? Yeah, I think you need to share some of this right now. Share some of the things you've learned, some of the things you've already innately known. Then you have the Friends card. Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. Again, I don't feel like this is for you guys. It's for them. Yeah, reach out to the friends you haven't talked to in a while. Absolutely. And lastly, Taurus, look, the positive card. Enjoy this positive time. Smile. Know that everything is going well, because everything is going well for you. So it's okay to smile. Take a few minutes. Spend that time with your loved ones. They're missing you. Okay? They're just missing you a little bit. Again, I keep going to the romantic side where, or the partnership side, however you want to put it, where you kiss each other goodbye in the morning, right? That peck on the cheek, and then at night kiss each other and go to bed. Because life is busy and they're working on them, you're working in you, and life and the whole bit. So just enjoy some time with them, right? Your life is very positive right now. Enjoy this positive time with each other. Smile. Know everything else is going to go well, and spend some time with them. I mean, I hope that makes sense to y'all. Because I feel like it was a little choppy at the end as angels were like, just trying to throw information in my head. But it makes total sense to me. I love it. All right, my Taurus, I love you. Until next time.